Today we're diving into the moon signs and their aesthetics. This is your beautiful Pisces moon ruled by Jupiter. This is a mutable sign and it is a water sign. Pisces moon people can get very enthralled in their emotions. If they are not emotionally well, it will really affect everything in their life. They can't really detach their emotions from their day-to-day, things they need to do, their work, what they have to get done. So if they are emotionally not right, it will really affect their entire mood and really their ability to just get things done, get their tasks done, and just live like a normal life. Pisces moon people need a lot of artistic outlets, whether that's music, painting, poetry, reading, anything that they can kind of get out of their own emotional head and put that energy into a hobby or into a productive type of an outlet would be a good thing for a Pisces moon to do. Pisces moons can also easily be influenced by others because they have that mutable energy. So if there's someone more domineering around them or kind of telling them how they should act or behave, it can really affect them because they'll start second guessing themselves and sometimes, take on that energy and start behaving like that. They do sometimes struggle with confidence as well just because of that, because they're just not very secure with their emotions. Like when some other signs are just more, this is who I am, I'm confident. Pisces moon people are just a little bit more introverted, thoughtful. They take a lot more time to feel secure with their decisions. So it just naturally would make someone be a little bit more insecure until they are more evolved and confident. And, with age that comes. Pisces moon people can often lean into delusion a little bit too much. They have trouble really seeing reality for what it is and kind of focusing on okay, these things in front of me are what is important. These are the things I need to do to accomplish this. They can just get a little fogged by their emotions and just their delusions. They can have a whole fantasy of something that is going on or that they're playing out in their head as being the truth, but it's completely false, completely not the truth. And that can definitely weigh on them and take a toll on them over time, because if you're always kind of living in that Delulu fantasy land, it's just a little bit counterproductive to being productive and having an actual good reality. Pisces moon people do often have bouts of sometimes depression because, again, they are just so into their own personal emotions, and it can really weigh heavy on them if they don't have it under control and have a safe, comfortable outlet for their emotions, like a creative outlet, as I mentioned before. If they don't, sometimes that emotional energy can just kind of sit there and sulk and turn into depression. Sometimes it can turn into drug or alcohol use as well. Pisces sometimes can lean into overindulgence in that way, so you want to be careful of that. But Pisces moon people are the most generous and giving of the signs, especially to the people that they love. They will give you the shirt off their back. They will, do anything to see you succeed if they have love and respect and, if you're family to them. If not, they could care less about you. They're very emotionally focused, and what's around them and really just affecting their inner circle will be the most important things to your Pisces moon. Pisces moon people usually either need another water sign or an earth sign moon in a relationship, because they'll either be able to understand them if they have that water moon, or they will be able to help ground them and stabilize them, make them feel safe and secure. Sometimes two water moons can be a little too much emotion, so I would say the best probably match for a Pisces moon would be another earth sign moon, and most likely Taurus. I do often see a Pisces moon people having a bit of kind of impulsive emotional outbursts, and I do know a lot of people that have bipolarism with this. Not to say that it is for sure a thing that will happen, but it's just their emotions kind of come in these heavy, deep, intense waves, and they can kind of react a little bit unpredictable because sometimes they don't actually have the words for their emotions. So they will have lots of feelings coming up and bubbling inside, and they will react a little strange just because they don't always have the words to express all of their feelings. And so they can kind of go in those, bouts of manic depression kind of energies because there's just a lot of heavy emotion there that they have to deal with. Let me know your thoughts on Pisces moon. It's a very, very beautiful placement for your moon sign. If you'd like to book a reading with me, my link's in my bio. I also have an astrology workbook for free if you join my Patreon community.